Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zadora. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
How's life for Mr. Bobby Z?
A little fuzzy, but Scooter's fixed it.
I've been called worse.
Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah, many times. There is another life back there that was called much worse.
It's called Fuzzy Plus.
Yeah, right. Hey, congratulations to the girls.
Yes.
Doing a great job. And you mentioned that they're on this afternoon. You didn't tell them that they're on here on XL7 and on YouTube. And make sure when you're on YouTube, you got to make sure you go to the right box.
Yeah.
Did you click on the XL7 box and
Yeah.
not other boxes that may have show
Similar
Bombers
things.
on there?
You also got to make sure you're looking at the 5A Bombers because we are broadcasting the 1A on YouTube too. So if you click on the 1A, you're on the wrong game.
But it's got but it shows the Bombers and with the
Right.
with
Yes.
the other team
Yes.
that they're playing.
So now that we're going to end up spending some of your time talking about
Well,
this, but
You're hired, Bob. by the way.
the 1A state tournament.
Trying to support it.
We have been doing this all week for the AAA. We were asked by the AAA to broadcast their state tournament.
Good for you.
And that is on hometown television because our Harrison sister station is over there. So that's K26 if you're watching on antenna. K26 will have that ball game for you over there. But if you pull up AAA 1A state tournament, it'll pull up hometown television. If you're looking for the Mountain Home Lady Bomber basketball game, you can put in XL7 TV Lady Bombers, and that will bring you straight to
Come right up.
to our Facebook or our YouTube page. You can also watch it on Facebook. Click on it on Facebook. It will bring you over to YouTube because it's the best definition. Or you can watch it on cable TV here, Antenna TV as well.
Yeah.
Go visit one of our sponsors.
Live Edge, they've all got them on. Yes, sir.
Brick Oven, they've all got it on.
It's exciting.
It is really exciting, and having the capability of doing remote broadcast while we're doing a live broadcast. People just don't understand. I'm watching this in the gym on my phone while I'm sitting here watching my little girl out there running around, but you're not here. No, sir, I'm not there. I'm 220 miles away down doing another ball game.
Yeah.
And how does this have anything to do with This Week in Real Estate? One quick answer. When COVID hit, you had to be flexible. You had to be able to go to Zoom meetings and Zoom tours of the home and bring people in from the internet and let them look at the home that they're thinking about buying via technology.
Exactly.
And we had to do the same thing last year. I had a surgery on my foot. We had to do the same thing last year with Bomber basketball. I was stuck in my chair. We had to be resourceful. I was Mr. ESPN at that point. I'm sitting at home in a reclining chair, and nobody knew it. They thought I was in the gym.
Yep.
So the technology has changed so much, and the internet has gotten so much better and faster, and things are changing so much. Your world is the same. You can sit in Chicago, Illinois, call Bob or Linda Zadora at the Z Team. They can take you for a virtual tour, and you'll feel like you're right there. Hey, I want to look inside the medicine cabinet. I want to look inside the master bedroom closet. I want to look in the kitchen. Open up that closet door. Open up that cabinet door for me. You can do all that by modern technology. The world's changed.
Yes, indeed. We did that for your relatives.
Yes.
We were looking for the house over. Yeah. I mean, that's just the way it was. They were in Arizona, but we have that capability. Do we do it all day, every day? No. I mean, we make sure that they're buyers and we make sure they're pre-approved and everything. But those are things that can be done to help you make better decisions, good, clear decisions and informed decisions. And that's what we want to do. We want people to be able to know what they're getting into. We want them to be happy, because you don't want to go through the trouble, especially with the market the way it is now. We don't want to go through the trouble of trying to get here and they go, yeah, this isn't what I wanted. We would much rather have you be happy and know where it is you're coming to and what we have here. And those are all things we have on our website. Those are all questions that we can answer. What is there? What you can watch the sporting teams and see how we do. You can see the sponsors on the sporting team and get a better idea of what type of restaurants are here, what type of services are here. It shows the quality of the schools, which is a very important part of the community. To have that the schools, the hospital, we have things here that towns 3 times our size don't have one of, in between the university, the library, the hospital, all of the things that are going on, the recreation, the lakes and rivers and things that we can do here. It's just people are kind of amazed, and they see the river running like that. People from Colorado come in and they're like, "Oh my God, where's that going?" And the lakes and stuff, and to see the level of the lake. So look, with California getting all the snow and rain and everything else, I don't want to hear anything about drought out in California.
No, that's
again.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
if they didn't save all that water, shame on
If
them.
they didn't fill the aqueducts, that's their own fault.
Exactly. But we're blessed in a lot of ways, having the lakes and rivers that we have, and having the outdoors that we have. The weather's been beautiful. A lot of people have been out fishing and kayaking and things already. They see it's bonus days. I mean, if you can go kayak in February, you're doing okay. You know,
Yeah.
You weren't planning on that.
78 degrees
Yeah.
the other day.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to be again over the weekend. So there'll be a lot of people out. There'll be people out picnicking and out on their boats. It's just why we're here. Part of the quality of life of why we're
I
here.
was just going to say, a lot of times you mentioned the quality of life.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell another little quick side story. About 4 weeks ago, we were getting ready to do a basketball game. And I always, if I know somebody's a little bit sick, I'll check on them. So I check on this guy, and he said, "Dude, I'm in the hospital. You know, it's going to be one of the final games. My son's playing. I'm not going to be able to make it." Well, at the hospital, you have internet access, but a lot of places you don't have access to Facebook or YouTube because they don't want you sitting there, staying up all night on your computer, surfing the internet. So they try to get it on his phone. It's too small. He can't see, blah, blah, blah. I make a few phone calls, and lo and behold, here comes a laptop with a setup, and this gentleman was able to watch his son play a basketball game laying in a hospital bed.
There you go.
That is quality of life. It's neighbors helping neighbors, people helping people, things that you don't see in a lot of other places.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants to go out of the way to give you a hand. Side note, we had a field trip team, or not, we didn't. Wind School District had a field trip go out, had a flat tire on the bus. We made a phone call over to Jonesboro. Jonesboro sends a bus. Kids make it to their field trip. They take the bus to the bus garage, change the tire, go swap the buses out while they're inside the building.
Perfect.
It's life.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is a different life here.
Right. We help each other out, and we spend a lot of time doing it. And it's not it's a labor of love. It's not a matter of that it's like a punishment. If somebody needs something, you go and you
What's in it
help
for
them
me?
out. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we don't start with that.
No.
Very, very seldom do you see that. And there's times when people get taken advantage of because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but you're aware of that, but it's a rare occurrence. It's not prevalent.
Well, today's the first day of March, and
It is.
Our weather is changing. It's a little confused right now. It was sleeting at about midnight, and now
Yeah, it
it's
was.
about 50. And what's going on? Your real estate world, or the world of real estate in our area, is about to take a shift. It will, as spring breaks come upon us, we'll have a lot of people coming in to checking things out.
Oh, yeah.
How does that affect what you got going on?
Well, what it does is people will be looking, and we talk about the eclipse ties into this as well, as far as people coming down, first-time visitors that are looking to be home buyers here, that are thinking of the area. So before they come down, they're online and they're looking to see what's there. What are we going to do while we're there? I heard about this place. It came up as Forbes as one of the top places in Arkansas to come is this area right here. And what we're finding is people are looking online, trying to get some information on houses and stuff. So if you're thinking about coming on the market, if you're thinking that this is the time for you, now's the time you want to be on, so that people were coming into March, and it's like 6 weeks away. Your house is out there for people to see the pictures, to see the drone video, to see the area, to be looking on overheads of where this house is compared to others. Now's the time you want to be there. Not like the week before. You want to be out there now. So you want to call. I've got a bunch of signs in my yard that really need to find the new homes. They've been in other really nice homes that are gone now, that are sold, so I got to go pick my sign up. But the signs are in my yard, and I have they do me no good at all in my yard. So you need to give us a call. Actually, you need to call my honey. That'd be the best thing. 870-405-0793 and see what's all this listing about. Where's the market at? Where, how long on market? We still have there's 306, I think it is, 304 houses that are on the market, and that's an appreciable increase over the past year and a half.
That's the most houses you've had in probably 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a bit since we've been that high, and it's good for people that are coming here to look, but they got to be priced right. I mean, the problem is that we are at 7%. That's a pretty solid number. It's 6.94 or something, so they could be in the sixes. But to be, it's expensive to buy a home, and if they can't sell their home where they're at, that gets into it, and we go over this every week. I sound like a broken record, but that's just that's what business is right now. It's not Bob, it's the market. Bob doesn't pick these prices. Of the homes that sold this week, every one of them sold for less than asking. Some sold by appreciable amounts less than asking. So you want to kind of avoid, you want to know where the market is. You don't want to be getting involved with taking any listing at any price. Oh yeah, I'll take care of that. And they can't. The market won't let them. People can say, I can get you that, but the market won't let that happen. And it sounds, I don't know if it sounds right, but that's the way it is. Bob doesn't decide these prices. The market does.
Yep. Let's take a look at the market.
Speaking of prices and markets, come on. I know you're there. This week in real estate, there were 44 new listings came on the market, 4 commercial properties, 16 parcels of land, 24 homes came on the market. They range in price from $34,000 to $1.1 million. There were 22 sales, 2 commercial properties, 7 parcels of land, 13 homes sold. So we had 11 last week and 13 this week. So you can see it's down. I mean, the number of homes that are closing is down a little bit. The closings ran from $25,000 to $1 million. The average sale price this week was $259,000 with 74 days on market. Total of $335 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 12 properties expired, 27 had price changes, and there's 32 residentials pending waiting to close. Currently, there's 302 homes listed on the MLS. Year to date, for 2024, there's been 107 homes have closed for $24 million. The average sale price this year is $223,000 with 96 days on market. There's been a couple of big houses that have closed that have brought that price up. Last year, there had been 115 sales. The average sale price last year was $193 with 89 days on market. And going back to 22, there were 162 sales with an average sale price of $231. In 21, there had been 138 sales for 183 was the average sale price. And in 20, there were 136 sales with an average sale price of 148. So you can see how the market's pushed up, and its supply and demand aren't as many. And it's a nationwide thing. I mean, but you look at the average sale price, and they've gone up, but there aren't as many selling. We don't have the volume to keep that number up, and it's market will shift, and they'll come back down. Rates aren't gonna. They're looking at maybe the no projecting. They can project a year out. They wish they could. They're hoping for 3 reductions during this year, but the rates aren't based on that prime rate. That's more for your credit card, used cars, new cars, those types of things. The prime is based on the 10-year note, which gets into a whole nother deal. But the rates are going to be around 7, high 6s for a while. But I would rather be with 300 houses. If you're thinking about buying, I would buy, and I'd rather be sitting in my living room looking for a new rate, looking to refi, than I would when the market starts to fall, when those rates start to fall and more people get into the market. The number of homes that are there aren't going to be there, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to push the prices of those homes up, and you won't have as many to choose from. So you want to kind of keep that in mind. You think, well, I don't bite off more than I can chew, and I appreciate that. But if you're able to do it, if you're able to sit and bite the bullet for a little bit, you're going to be a lot happier.
How they get you?
Don't get me. Call Linda. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website. Cameras are on there, everything else. RetireToArkansas.net. And we're here the whole team is here. Jason got his license this week. We got all his fees paid, so he's legit a realtor. And we're happy to have him on board. And he's brought some great ideas, and he's brought some photography ideas and sound ideas and things that we haven't done. And I think we're going to see a big difference in presentation and just continue to improve the product that we sell.
There you go.
We do a lot of work with the VA loans. Are probably, one more second here, the VA loans are probably the best thing you can do. And both Sam and I are military relocation professionals, and we do what we can do to help the veterans. And we sponsored a fisherman to go fish. We took one of those packages
All right.
for that
Awesome.
to help out.
This has been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zadora. We'll be back in just a moment with Coach Blake Hendricks. We're going to be talking Lady Bomber softball here in just a little bit.